Right, here we go. So, let's see. I think I've muted my iPad, I just realised. Let's see. A minute. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, just bear with me a moment. I'm trying to find the... That's the power button. Right. Okay, how do I sound? Alright, so if I'm... just move back slightly. Okay, so if I'm sitting like this, how do I sound? Okay, so if I'm sitting like this, how do I sound? Sounds alright to me. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay. I think we can finally start. Alright, so this is the gaming channel, and we are back with part 3 of Star Wars Squadrons. So, I was originally meant to stream yesterday at 7 o'clock, and you didn't in the end because I had some things to do. So, that's why I didn't stream yesterday. So then I delayed it to 7 o'clock tonight instead. And yes, sure, I've started late, but that's because of other things I've had to do and so on. And having to modify my setup as well, just and think about how I'm going to do that. And because I had to modify it because of certain factors. And that took a bit longer as well, and I had to think about what ways might be best. And yeah, so anyway, so yeah, so I've seen that, James, that you've said meant to start at 9. Bloody hell, mate. And then you've said not 9. I guess you mean 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock. And then you've said, well, back off to work tomorrow, Liam, as I said earlier, for you, sadly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's back to work for me tomorrow evening. Yes. You enjoyed lockdown too, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Yeah. And you said, Liam, can you get me a job, bro, at your place? I'll give you some pom bears and 20 pigs. At least you get another lion tomorrow. Yeah, I do. Yeah. One final one. That's true, actually, because, well, at the moment. Because, on Thursday I've got 10 till 2, so not really much of a lion there. Not really. And then Friday, no line either, because I've got 9:30 till 5:30 that day, so a longer day. And then, so at the moment I'm only on 3 days. I'm not in over the weekend this week yet, but you never know, that could change. So yeah. But yeah, as always, I'm glad you're here, James. Right, anyway, let's finally get started. Well, it's back to the story, I suppose. So, Agent Thornton has discovered that a convoy of engineers was assigned to Project STARHAWK. Imperial forces have been told to give this convoy a wide berth, track the engineer convoy discreetly to its destination. Okay, let's go.
Pilot.
Right. Okay, so we were here, weren't we? Okay.
When Captain Carroll said she was bringing in one more pilot, I didn't know what to expect. I've been flying a long time. This wouldn't be the first squadron I've seen compromised by nepotism. But you did well today, pilot. Most spy extractions end with significantly more casualties. If the team had any reservations about you joining Titan Squadron, you certainly put them to rest. Now let's go. Captain Carroll is waiting.
So you said, how long have you been working at your place, and do you reckon they'll force you to come in on Christmas or Boxing Day? And I guess if I have to will I get double pay on those days? Well, not Christmas Day, because you know, retail stores don't open on Christmas Day, so no one in retail will be in on Christmas Day, I'm pretty sure. And I definitely won't be in on Christmas Day because I wasn't last year. Boxing Day, it's possible. I did have to go in on Boxing Day last year. I think it was basically an all-day shift, pretty much. I think it was a decent length anyway. So I definitely won't have to go in on Christmas. Boxing Day, I'm not sure yet, so I'll have to see. I'm kind of hoping I won't have to go in on Boxing Day this year because I did have to last year, but we'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. How long have I been working at the works? Well, yeah. I've been working there since... I've been working there since the end of September. Oh, wait. How long have I been working at my place? Yeah, I've been working there since the end of September last year. Yeah. Do they pay you more on Boxing Day? I don't know. I think they might. I think they might. But I'm not sure. Can't remember. I can't remember what happened last time. Bloody hell, a year and 2 months time flies. It does indeed, yes. But let's not forget, I've technically been an employee for that long, but while I've been an employee for that long, I haven't technically been working there for that long because of the, as you know, the lockdowns, you know. The first lockdown, of course, was a long one. That took a chunk of time out, so... But then, if you don't include that and this lockdown, I've still been working there for about, how long? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 5.5. Let me think. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. You could still say I've been working there about 10.5 months, though, something like that, nearly a year. It's just like I say that there was the first lockdown, which lasted ages, and then there's been this second one, which has lasted a month. But yeah, odd jobs here and there. What do you mean by odd jobs here and there? I'm just joking around. Okay. Right, anyway, let's get in. Damn, I cannot quite far back. Love the lighting, the red lighting there. When can I actually start the mission? Or, unless I've been taken... Don't say I have to do the briefing again, I don't know. Let me have a look.
Agent Thorne may not have known the precise location of Project STARHAWK, but their intel has pointed us in the right direction.
Then we will proceed as planned.
Oh, hello. Captain, is this the new pilot?
Very posh.
Yes. A valuable addition to the squadron, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Marvelous work securing Agent Thorne. You've exceeded your previous statistics by... Oh, forgive me.
Oh.
I'm so familiar with your profile that I forgot we haven't actually met. I'm LT-514, Imperial Intelligence. I'm eager to analyze your performance in the upcoming mission. Captain Carroll, shall we proceed with the briefing?
Yeah, actually, I think I forgot. I believe when I started this, and I was thinking that...
We'll begin the briefing.
Okay, shut up. I think when I started this, I was thinking that I'd done everything, but I just needed to start the mission. But I think... but I remember now, I did the last mission at the end of the last stream, and then I think we got to the hangar, and then that's when I ended that stream. So that's why I started some stuff to do in the hangar, and I couldn't fly off, and then there's this briefing, which is a new one, which I don't recognise, so that clears that up. Right, anyway, let's see what's new in here, if anything at all. I don't know. Alright.
Agent Thorne's intel has paid off. We've learned that a convoy of New Republic engineers is traveling from Hosnian Prime to Project STARHAWK's secret base. Their charted path leads them straight through the contested territory of De Severo. According to our new information, the convoy will attempt to conceal its presence in a local debris field. Follow the convoy through the wreckage and allow them to jump to hyperspace. We will calculate all possible destinations along their trajectory to find Project STARHAWK. You must not be detected. We cannot risk losing this convoy. Local Imperial forces have been advised not to interfere. Once the convoy is clear of the debris, it will leave the system, pointing us toward their hidden headquarters. Once we have their jump vector, return to the Overseer and prepare for immediate redeployment.
Okay. Looks like I've got to talk to those too. Probably don't have to, but you know.
I've already contacted the Imperial authorities at De Severo. They're aware of the situation.
You're certain he won't interfere? My records indicate that Captain Amos is trigger-happy, to say the least. His fleet is already in ruins after initiating several battles that were frankly quite unnecessary.
Captain Amos is enthusiastic. I'm hoping he's not a fool. The Empire can't afford to lose assets at this stage in the war.
I agree wholeheartedly, Captain. After your impressive work at Hosnian Prime, this should be an effortless mission for you, pilot.
Yes. My faith in you was not misplaced. Make sure it stays that way. That will be all.
That is all. That is all. End of the stream. Bye-bye. Anyway. Okay, well, let's go. Oh, look at this, baby. Look at this. This looks like a TIE Whisper, I think. Well, it reminds me of what Kylo was piloting in The Last Jedi. And maybe... Actually, I don't know. Is it a TIE Whisper? It might be. Could be getting mixed up there. Looks cool anyway. So it looks like we'll be piloting this, which I'm looking forward to.
A simple in and out mission should be painless for us, but stay on your toes. You never know what cheap tricks the rebels will pull. De Severo. Long way from civilization. I haven't seen the Outer Rim since the insurrection at Kriego. Well, let's get to it then. Get to your tie.
I'm just thinking, actually, because this is yet another new planet. And these new Star Wars games and films, they keep creating more and more new planets, and then at the end of the day, I suppose you'd have to find out more about these planets in order to, or they might have to be explored in more detail in the future. I don't know. But the thing is, they're creating more and more new planets. But any amazing missions so far, in your opinion? Any amazing missions? I don't. Not necessarily amazing. I don't think there's been any amazing missions, but there's been some fun ones, I guess, in terms of what you've had to do, I suppose. But I guess it's just fun being able to pilot a different ships and whatever. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, so many new different planets, and then, you know, it makes the Star Wars galaxy that much bigger, and, you know, and that galaxy map will have to keep being updated. Right, and you've said, will you review the games soon? What, review this game, or review the last however many games I've played, or... And out of interest, did you get many views this game? I don't know, it crossed my mind I could review this. It's just that, I don't know, I haven't really reviewed the other games yet either, that, you know, that I haven't done a review for, because, I don't know, it's just because I want to move on and create new content, you know, more often, so the channel's not inactive for too long. I could always still do reviews for those, but they're not, depending on what type of review you do, it's not sort of, it's not a quick process, is it? It's a bit of a... I suppose, like I say, it depends on what type of review you do, though. So I could still do one for these games. I don't know, we'll see. And you said, and out of interest, did you get many views on Twitch compared to YouTube? Or does YouTube give you more views? I'd like to say that YouTube gives me more views. I'm not sure. I mean, there were maybe one or two Twitch streams that have done alright. From what I can remember. I haven't actually been on Twitch for a while, but... I haven't even looked on there for a while, but... From what I can remember, I feel like my best performing stream was about 18 views or something. I think it was an Avengers one, but I think if I'm right, they don't tend to do that well. I think I feel like YouTube's a bit more consistent in terms of views. So I'd probably say overall, YouTube's more consistent views wise, and it tends to do better as a result, I would say. And then you said it would be cool to see Crash 4 review, but your call. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so, I mean, I suppose they are more video ideas for the future as well, which is good. Yeah, I could. I don't know. Well, I'll have to see. But I mean, yeah, there probably wouldn't be, you know, long reviews like the Destroy All Humans one I did. But that's at the same time, that was long because I was comparing the two versions as well. So I won't be comparing different versions, so the reviews don't necessarily have to be too detailed. So yeah, I could probably do sort of shortish reviews of the last however many games I played. Yeah, it's something, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
The captain has a personal stake in Project Starhawk, a vendetta with Lyndon James. Take it from me. Nothing motivates like betrayal. I've seen too many good pilots. Friends turned traitor. I put them out of their misery. But there's always more out there. Iden Versio, Erica Quell, Lyndon Javes. They're not just traitors. They're loose ends. Problems to solve once the war is done. We should go.
Interesting. She mentioned Iden Versio there, who is the main protagonist of the Battlefront 2 campaign. And I think she defected to the resistance. I think, is it how many? It was about. I think it was just after the Battle of Endor, was it? Then I think it was. Which means, does that mean there's 4 years between Lyndon's defection and hers? I think so. I think. Sol.
It's good to see Admiral Sloane's spy network is intact. We can't operate in the dark. Half of the Empire's fracturing is down to commanders operating in isolation, without a grander strategy. They forget we're all one empire, or should be. Perhaps annihilating this STARHAWK will bring us together. You see Admiral Sloane's overall goal, yes? Unify, purify, and inspire. When we defeat this new republic, we'll have survived the Crucible and come out stronger for it. On to bigger things.
Interesting. Alright, I think that's it then, so we can finally start the mission. Oh, I suppose I was able to have a look.
Specialist model made for utility and squadron support. If the enemy sees one, they know they're in trouble.
Oh, so it's a TIE
With its
Reaper.
loadout, it's built to disable enemy fighters with ion lasers. I've also equipped jamming tech to keep you off enemy radars, and tactical shields to protect allied ties.
So it's a TIE Reaper then. So I'm just trying to think. I wonder if this has been created for this game then. 'Cause I don't. It does not sound familiar, TIE Reaper, unless it does. But I don't remember it being in the sequel trilogy. So anyway, it's a support starfighter with advanced utility, meant to aid their squadron by empowering allies, disrupting enemy starfighters, and protecting the Empire. Looks like we can't customize it, but oh well. Less to do, so we can just get straight into the mission. Oh, look at this view. That's an interesting view.
All this
Yeah,
wreckage.
I mean the
What
cockpit.
happened here? Captain Amos is bloodthirsty. He's baited the rebels into pointless fleet battles over De Severo.
And lost several destroyers by the look of it. At least his recklessness allows us to stay hidden. Stay together and keep your distance. The convoy can't know we're tracking them.
Yes, sir. Titan 3's radar jammer will make it harder for the enemy to track you. Use it wisely.
I was going to say actually, I think unless it's been done already, but I don't know. But I think what would be good is if in say multiplayer and the quick match mode, for example, it'd be good if there was some actual starships you could pilot from other eras of Star Wars, like the prequel trilogy, prequel era, you know, the Clone Wars, as well as, you know, the original and sequel trilogies, because it seems like, according to the story at the moment, it's all taking place in the original and sequel trilogy eras again, and in between the two, you know. So there's only ships from those two eras. So it'd be good to have that prequel. It'd be good to include the prequel era again, I think, personally. I mean, it's possible in future updates, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so Squadron Mask. Enemies can usually spot you on sensors from a long range, but there are certain components that allow a more stealthy approach. Use the Squadron Mask to make your allies temporarily disappear from enemy sensors. Okay, so LB to use Squadron Mask.
We're off their radar.
Okay.
Let's use those debris clusters as cover and close in on the convoy. But don't boost your engines. It puts the entire mission at risk to fly so brash.
Smart.
That's quite the convoy just to protect rebel engineers. Why not destroy them and stop those gearheads from reaching their destination?
Patience, Von Reg. We'll have plenty of new targets once we locate Project Starhawk.
Yes, sir. You're right. It's smarter to hit them at the source than slow them down. Let's get closer. Take cover in that debris.
Okay.
You're approaching too quickly.
Overseer, we're in position.
Hold, Titan. Patience. Remember what we learned at the Battle of Vashar?
How could I forget? We strike when the moment is right, not simply because we can.
Attention! The Star Destroyer Tormentor is emerging from hyperspace near the debris field.
Oh no. It can't be serious. Captain Amos, what is the meaning of this?
You're letting our enemy escape, Captain Carroll. I will not show the same mercy. Fire the missiles.
We can't lose this convoy. Titan, shoot down the Tormentor's missiles. Captain Amos, you are compromising a delicate mission.
Delicate? This is war. Snuffing out this new republic is the only mission.
Titan 3, shoot down...
Just quickly, he sounds like Amos. He sounds like, what's his name from The Force Unleashed? Oh my god. That Imperial, is it General, Admiral? Oh god, what's his name? I can't remember now. Well, I know that I think that the voice actor is Tom Kane, who's played a lot of Star Wars characters. Voiced a lot of Star Wars characters. Yeah.
The missiles. That colossal idiot.
Convoys alerted to our presence. No way we'll track their jump now.
Captain Amos, this is foolish.
I haven't actually checked the loadout. I haven't checked the loadout.
Tormentor is severely damaged.
It's still capable of destroying a few
Squadron mass.
Just look at the wreckage around you.
I see TIE fighters out there. Shattered, broken. Yours, I assume.
Every victory has its price.
Stay focused. Stop that scatter convoy.
For a moment, he sounded like Matt Lanter.
Amos must be cursing your name.
He played Anakin in the Clone Wars. Oops. This is the missiles. Where are the missiles then?
Practice makes perfect.
Oh. Missiles are over here.
The Tormentor is firing another missile volley.
Oh, okay.
We'll take them down. Convoys hit.
Where is it?
Strange feeling, saving rebels.
That missile made contact.
Where are we? There we go. Can't even track the bloody thing. There we go.
I thought you'd let that one land and give them a scare.
There we go.
Good shot.
That's the last of the missiles.
Amos knows he's wasting his time. Good work, Titan. Rebel transports are headed toward the Overseer. They'll jump to hyperspace before our ion cannons can engage. You must stop them, Titan.
Titan, X-Wings on radar. Titan 3, disable the convoy ships with your ion lasers. We'll cover you.
Check rear proximity.
Excellent. Your ion fire is working.
Titan 3 has ionized the first transport.
Don't stop now.
Another convoy vessel ionized. Good work.
Captain Carroll,
Yeah.
the transports have been disabled.
Excellent. I'm deploying lander shuttles to board them and seize their nav data.
keep the shuttles safe.
See that you do. Thanks to Captain Amos, physically retrieving the nav data is our last chance at finding Project STARHAWK.
That can't boost unless
Fly your
I
tie to
direct
the
power.
shuttles now.
Shuttles reached. Let's move.
More rebel fighters inbound.
Right, tactical shield. The tactical shield is a portable shield generator which you can launch at friendly targets. It will attach to an allied ship, granting them additional protection. This is especially useful when your mission is to defend or escort a vulnerable target. Okay.
Deploy tactical shields to protect our shuttles.
Here we go.
Excellent defense.
Have a shield.
Now, I don't know whether you can give more than one alloy shield, I don't know.
You're welcome.
Nice save.
Which I don't know why I just gave that one.
Tactical shield on you.
I don't know.
Ionization successful. Shuttle team, prepare to board. Seize the data. Find out where these ships were headed.
Boarding party has breached the transport. The data will be ours in no time.
The boarding party has breached the transport. Stand by. Take out the rest of the rebel fighters.
Saved my life.
Alright, where are the remaining fighters?
I'm on your wing. Captain Amos, you are losing this battle.
Imperial might will always prevail.
Excellent. I'll finish them.
I implore you to retreat.
And ruin my spotless record. Ha!
You are outgunned, sir.
Because you shot down my missiles.
Fine. I wash my hands of this, Captain Amos.
Oh, then the glory shall be mine alone.
Thank you.
I think I was shooting a TIE fighter by mistake.
Joining your position.
And with that, the starfighters are gone.
Okay.
For now. Overseer, ready to receive shuttle team. Titan 3, keep them safe.
Okie doke.
Titan, the rebels have scrambled another fighter squadron. They're truly desperate now.
We'll finish off their fighters. Titan 3, defend the shuttles.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Three of us are firing at it.
Let's get a shield on that shuttle.
I'm on your wing.
They're locking on.
Here I am. Watch your back.
Owe you my life.
I'll put that rebel out of their misery. Shield the shuttle, Titan 3.
Oh.
Here and ready to go.
Right, where are we going? It's this way. I wonder if I can just go on ahead then, and once we get to the once we close the distance, perhaps it will be complete. I don't know. Oh, turn around. Okay. I'm not really sure where I'm going, to be honest. I guess I've just got to follow them, haven't I? So I've got to escort them, so... Unless I'm too far away, I don't know. Well, I was, but...
The rebels are drawing back their attack.
Yeah, I think I was just too far in front.
Close to the Overseer.
Was this the Overseer? Maybe it is, yeah. I think he's on about the rebels, but...
Good work. I'm reviewing the nav data now. Captain, the Tormentor is taking heavy fire. Its destruction is imminent.
That fool! Titan, return to the Tormentor and cover its retreat.
Yes, ma'am.
Call off your squadron. I don't need their help.
Then you're prepared to retreat?
Never.
You will not survive this assault, Captain Amos.
Watch me.
Captain Carroll, that frigate is coming apart. The Tormentor is too close.
Amos, evasive maneuvers, now!
What are you talking about?
The frigate is about to explode!
But I won.
He's dead. What a waste. At least we have what we came for. Titan, we've recovered the sector coordinates for the STARHAWK dockyards, but the rest of the data banks are empty.
Engineers must have wiped the rest when Captain Amos blew our cover.
They were so close. An idiot Amos deserves to go down with his ship.
Knowing the sector at least narrows our search. Linden can't hide forever. Titan, eliminate the convoy. Let Linden know we're coming for him.
All but one medal again. Oh, how did I miss it? Prevent any missile from damaging the GR-75S. So, Captain Amos's interference cost his life, but you managed to recover the sector coordinates for Project STARHAWK. It's only a matter of time before Titan's squadron closes in. Look at that, visually. Visually, that is stunning. Wow. Oh, that ship design reminds me of that ship from KOTOR from Knights of the Old Republic. It could very well be based off of it. Is it, what's it called? The one that appears at the start of the first KOTOR game? I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, hello. Okay.
Hey, there you are. Was looking for you back at the dockyards. Instead, I had to hang out with a bunch of engineers. They told me a whole convoy of new engineers got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime. Give them all the details. As you can imagine, everyone at the dockyard is pretty spooked. I got a Pazak game planned for them later, to help boost morale. Gotta do our part, right? Say, between us, something's up. Something bigger than missing engineers. Ardo ain't talking, and the boss has been shut up in the briefing room all day. I feel like he'd tell us if it was just about the lost engineers. Nah, this is something else. My money's on some kind of unfinished business. Like a dark secret he left behind when he skipped out on the Empire. Or not. What would I know, huh? Whatever it is, it's gotta be something he can't fix with a giant battleship. Why don't you head up to the briefing room? The boss might open up to you.
You're right, Lyndon. My contacts verified your suspicions. It's her.
I knew it could only be Teresa Carroll. Her mark is all over these attacks. We know her style.
You do realize there's only one reason she would attack Hosnian Prime and the engineering convoy.
She's searching for Project STARHAWK. That's why I've already taken steps to stop her. Before she can find the Nadiri dockyards. Before anyone else gets hurt.
Lyndon. What have you done?
Relax, Ardo. All I did was send Teresa a message. One she can't ignore.
We should get started.
An old protege of mine, Teresa Carroll, is leading the Empire's search for Project STARHAWK. She won't stop until it's destroyed. So I've initiated a plan. I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Bait for Teresa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Teresa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion. A Corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire. Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the listening post. If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Teresa will fall right into our trap. Teresa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege. She's gone from a Coruscant street orphan to captaining her own Star Destroyer. The Empire gave her everything, and she'll do anything to defend it. That's why I'm keeping certain details quiet. With Teresa in the game, any leak is a risk. Just trust me a little longer. Head to the hangar. Zerelda should have your ship almost ready.
I have to say, the Commander's plan is quite clever. All this secrecy and subterfuge, it's almost Imperial. I know the New Republic strives to be better than the Empire, but you must admit their tactics are effective. Not that we should adopt them, of course, but this is war. Sometimes you have to think like your enemy in order to defeat them. We're lucky the Commander is using his tactical brilliance for our side. Let's focus on the mission.
Snazzy protocol droid. Right then.
When Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Teresa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. And hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate that cannot be healed has no place in the galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it. Are you ready?
Is that the same protocol draws? I don't know. Anyway. Right, so we
Y-wings are
can...
built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives. It makes them slower, but they pack a punch against large targets and capital ships.
So it doesn't look like we've... I don't think we've piloted a Y-wing yet, so... Anyway, repurposed by the Rebel Alliance, these older bombers utilise ion cannons and missile payloads to immobilise and eliminate larger ships in the Imperial fleet. Alright, set it loadout. I guess, because we can. Or should we... Yeah, actually I should. If we compare these, I mean... Although... Max DPS... Oh, I can't be bothered. I want to leave it. The main thing is that we're going to be piloting a Y-wing for the first time. Let's see.
So, with the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Teresa Carroll overheard everything?
She only cares about finding our STARHAWK, Frisk.
Oh, sure, still. Better bomb this listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship, and for no other reason.
Whoa, look at
Temperance,
this.
this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post now.
Excellent. Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Ardo and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our Corvette. It'll run interference during the strike.
Right, look at this. So many asteroids.
This listening post in the middle of nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
He sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept it and reveal the outpost. They took the bait.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that enticing?
That's the thing. Jays won't tell us. But
There
it's
we
a
go.
seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later. Get back here. We need you on this mission. Don't get left behind, Five.
Can you boost in this? I don't know. Doesn't seem like you can. Unless I divert power? There we go.
You think the Empire built this listening post just to help them find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy. Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that we're building a new ship out of their old ones.
There's our listening post.
I'll jam Imperial sensors on approach.
I love it. They'll never see us coming.
Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh? And just like that, we're hidden from Imperial sensors.
Follow me, Five. We'll lead the bombing run.
Grace and I will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go. Five, give them everything you got.
Good, you're almost there. On my mark, it's bombs away. Now!
Nice bombing.
What? It's a raid! Alert TIE patrols!
Nicely done. You're a natural, 5. Now to bombard the rest of the receivers.
Get the broadcast system running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh, quick, take down those dishes before they can make that distress call.
Squadron, target the dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call reinforcements without them. Great work, 5. Taking fire.
Dish destroyed. Well done.
Why is its weak spot? I don't know.
They're breaking through.
I don't know. I'll just go and bomb these.
5, hit the dishes. I'm in their sights.
We needed that dish.
Excellent.
On your wing, pal.
Taking enemy fire.
I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help.
On your wing.
Just have a drink a moment. 1 minute. Feel a bit. Ooh. Get up a minute. Wait with me. I need to have a stretch. Oh. Right. Okay. Okay.
Impressive. Impressive.
They're after Frisk. I'm on the way. Hit the dishes and they can't call reinforcements. Nice bombing.
Only one receiver left. Let's finish him off.
Let's do that, eh? Let's do that.
Is the broadcast system working? Good. I'm calling in some backup.
No.
Under heavy fire.
Where is it again?
Look out! Enemies on your tail!
They're breaking through.
You let them destroy our broadcast dishes. So much for the distress call.
Nice shooting, 5. Those Imperials are on their own.
Nice work. Imps won't be calling any reinforcements today.
I need to double check how I do that cycle wheel thing. How do I do that again? I can't remember. I don't know. How do I do it? I'll do it again. How do I look at the thing where it, the wheel? What is it? Show allowed out, fire left auxiliary. Select target ahead. Throttle. Maximize weapon power. How do I do it again? I don't even know. How do I do it? Focus shields, convert power. I don't know. Focus shields. Hold the input. Don't even know. Is that where I'm going over there? I don't. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for the bomb thing to show up, and it wasn't showing up. Anyway.
Enemy destroyed. That's a hit. You really let him have it. Receivers are done for. Clearing a path.
Here I am. Regroup with me at the edge of the listening post. All right, 5, form up at the edge of the station. It's time to take out the thermal systems.
You heard the droid. Got one on my tail.
The thermal systems are located in the trench circling the edge of the station.
Right.
Fly into the trench, give them hell.
Taking damage.
Just to me if I could move, wish I could move faster.
On the trench run.
There we go.
That left a dent.
Right, where's the next one?
Time for a trench run, 5.
Watch your back. Again. Enemies wearing me down.
Precision bombing. Proton bombs are excellent weapons against hardened targets like these thermal regulators. Bombs are fired straight down from your starfighter, so you must orient yourself or orientate yourself over the target. Roll so that the thermal regulators are below you, and then drop your bombs. Where are the other thermal regulators? Oh. Over here.
Blast that trench, 5.
I'm under fire.
There's 2 dots over there.
5. Hit the trench again. Enemy is persistent.
No, lower down.
Blast that trench, 5.
There we are.
Should have dodged that.
They're after the thermal system. Looking good out here, team.
Whoops.
Got me. 5. Start another trench run.
I'm stuck.
You heard the droid.
I'm
Got
stuck.
one on my tail.
Ah. Let's try and find the rest over there.
Time for a trench run, 5. We got a lot more ties inbound. Our Corvette is taking heavy fire. Get in there and help them out, 5.
Still in the fight.
Look.
Heads up.
Let's
I
try
got
and
eyes
get
on
out.
ties. More Imperial fighters inbound.
Temperatures are rising.
God.
Vanguard, the Empire's just opened a massive vent on the listening post. The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core.
Regroup at the vent. I got an idea. Corvette just lost shields. Don't let those ties do any more damage.
Come on, Five. I want to see you do this.
TIE interceptors coming our way.
Our Corvette's hit.
Losing hull integrity.
No, we lost the Corvette. Where were you, Five? All right, Five, get in there and fly carefully.
I love this idea.
When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast. Drop your bombs, Five.
I heard that from all the way out here.
Get moving, Five.
Ah,
Quick, the vent is closing.
God's sake.
Go, go, go.
It's not the timing I want. No. Oh, for God's sake. Nope. Honestly, I messed up there. Oh, there's some back here.
I heard that from all the way out here.
Get moving, Five. Quick, the vent is closing. Go, go, go.
Woo! All right, team. Regroup and prepare for hyperspace jump.
Finally. God, I think I made that mission to seem much harder and take much longer than it should have been.
Squadron. Our trap
Take
is
as long
set.
as it should have.
Come on home. It's time for the next step.
Glad that's over. Oh, only 2 medals that time. That doesn't make sense. My performance was not very good in that one at all. So anyway, with the listening post destroyed, the Imperial hunt for the Nadiri dockyards is stalled, and Teresa Kirill will be more inclined to believe Lyndon James' message. It's time to stop it for good. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so now that we've done that mission, I'm going to call it a day again. I was only planning to stream till 9 anyway. 9 at the absolute latest. So yeah, shorter stream, but still over an hour, so... Yeah. Yeah, so... Let's pilot some more ships. I like how there's, you know, you're not just piloting the same ship all the time, or only a few of the same ships. You know, you seem to be piloting a different ship for every mission, pretty much, or at least whatever. And then you can customize your ships as well, so that's good too. I like finding out more about. I like seeing references and Easter eggs and whatever to other areas of Star Wars and whatever as well, and finding out more about characters' backstories and the lore. So that's good as well. But yeah, so looks like we'll be speaking to these two in the next stream. And I guess, is that the next mission then, with the Empire's listening post destroyed, the STARHAWK is safe, and one step close to completion, yeah, so we're probably not far from the end now, are we? I imagine. There might only be 10 missions, for example, I don't know. Yeah, so that's it, isn't it, really? So as always, I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and even the odd bit of other content that isn't related to gaming. And that is all. Sorry, and that is all. Can't speak today.